Hi, Ali. Thank you so much for helping my project. I know it's quite late there. Could you say just a little bit about yourself?
Hello, Nathan. It's a pleasure to be with you. My name is Engineer Ali Akbar Shah. I am design engineer and national setter of robotics and automation, and we are doing a project on railway in which we will do condition monitoring of railway. And it's always pleasure to talk with you, and it feels so great to be here with you. Thank you so much for inviting me, Nathan.
Thank you. Wow, robotics. So automated train maintenance and that type of thing?
Yeah. Similar type of thing.
Wow. And what are some of your hobbies?
So basically, I'm little bit fond of robotics and automation ever since my childhood. So that thing grew over me, and with time, I got professional in it. So this is my hobby. This is my life. My profession, and I just love doing this job.
Excellent. Well, we definitely need to talk again sometime because there's so many things that I was wanting to try to automate, and I'd like to get your thoughts on them. Like, for example, I'm not sure what your household setup is there, but here we have a washer for a clothes and a dryer for a clothes. Um,
Hmm.
every time the washer gets finished, you always put the clothes into the dryer. It's like that should be automated.
Yeah. Yeah. And then in our case, like we have those automatic washing machines in which just we just put our clothes and they do the rest of the job. I guess it must be common over there also. We are ahead behind this technology, but we are trying to improve, and we are trying to cope up with the latest innovations. So it's always great to have automation in small things. It makes our life much more easier, Nathan.
It does, and plus it lets frees up time to work on other things. Uh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know, so
definitely.
um, so this interview series I'm doing is all based around the U.S. going back, sending people back to the moon in 2024. And I think first off, had you heard about this?
No, I guess it's first time I am hearing about this, but it's such a great idea. It's a step ahead for serving humanity.
And that kind of leads into the second question of what do you think about it? Because some people think, well, we have all these problems on Earth with poverty and with hunger and with climate change, and why are we sending people to space? And then you have people on the other side that are going, if we don't figure out how to use space and expand out into the solar system, then eventually our civilization will die. And then you have a whole bunch of people in between. I was wondering, kind of, where do you think about this?
Yeah, Nathan, I guess it's a great idea. We should take this step, and it's a great idea. Uh, and at least we are going forward in a direction, because all of us, we know there were certain civilization before us, and they got destroyed. And if there was a way out to moon or outer space, there was a chance to survive and whatnot. We could have learned their languages, their civilization, their culture. So it's like saving our humanity, our culture and tradition. And we can, definitely we can explore the space. And it's great to know the space and the things around us. And it's a great space for, it's a great opportunity for saving humanity. So I'm into it totally.
And so, whenever you think out like 100, 200, maybe even 500 years, do you think humanity is still only on Earth, or do you think we've actually? I mean, how far have we gotten? Have we actually gotten beyond the Earth, like maybe to the moon and to Mars and to the moons of Jupiter and the moons of Saturn? And, like how far do you think humanity would have gotten in 500 years?
Nathan, if we can analyze in 70s, 1970s, the computers that were there were merely of 2 MBs and 4 MBs. And by managing on those technological benefits of those times, people were able to send human beings in moon on moon. So now we are having zettabytes of memories, I guess, in NASA, and terabytes are coming on mobile phones. So the opportunity for exploring the space is seamless. We can definitely go over there, and we can definitely uh, uh, colonize those moon and outer space. And keeping in mind the current scenario of the world that we are living today, global warming is a common challenge for all of us. So for suppose if we can't survive from that, there's a possible chance to survive in the outer space using our technological benefits. Because for me, our Earth has some great minds. If we see Maya, Einstein, Newton, Elon Musk, and various other, their mindset is way more brilliant, and what they are doing is definitely ahead of our time even. So the opportunities are seamless, and I guess in next 50 years we will be able to live in moon, and we will be able to breathe on moon. uh, it reminds me of the cartoons of 90s when we were going to schools, and we used to see the people living on outer space having some sort of capsule flying over spaceships. So it will be a dream true for all of us who are the lover of science.
Yeah, indeed. And, I think it may be a lot earlier than 50 years from now. You mentioned Elon Musk. Are you familiar with what he's doing in South Texas in a place called Boca Chica?
Definitely, I have been following him a lot. The way he's serving humanity through his technology and SpaceX, and the motors that he is developing in Tesla. Uh, I guess in few time he will be able to power the entire shuttle using mere electrical power. The batteries he's developing, there the spaceship might be able to upthrust those force and could explore the entire space or the nearby planets around us using harvesting energy technologies such as piezoelectric materials and other stuff. So yeah, it might be even less than 30 years we will be able to go over there, and already he's doing it. I guess he's privately sending people who can afford it, because the overall cost of sending a shuttle on the space is extremely high. So, based on the philosophical belief of Einstein and Newton's, oh sorry, Einstein, there is a possibility of creating a hyperloop, and God knows what, we can have a channel in which we can transmit human beings to space, and we will be able to create mass into energy instantly.
Yeah, mass into energy. I mean, that's amazing to think of how much energy in such a little mass. Um, but yeah, I think in just a few years, the capabilities that we have with respect to space will radically change. I mean, Elon Musk is building this thing called the Starship, which can carry 100 people at a time and will be 100% reusable. And it could go from, uh, you know, halfway around the world in like 30 minutes. So it completely revolutionized the travel around the world. I could come visit you, we could have lunch, and I could come back all before everybody wakes up here.
Yeah, we can go to moon for a tea or something using this similar technology. So the opportunities are endless, and we can definitely explore our space and nearby planets, and it will be a great thing to do, Nathan.
Now, if it was safe and affordable, would you go into space?
Yeah, definitely, I would love to. Who wouldn't? And
I've talked to some of them.
yeah, to go over there and to explore the planets and see them such huge. We have seen them on the pictures and videos, and to see them in real life, it will be such a great thing and such a vision to observe. So definitely, I'm totally into it.
That is awesome. Well, was there anything else you wanted to talk about that we didn't talk on?
Yeah, Nathan. Basically, I couldn't, thank enough to you for inviting me for this chat. It's been such a positive thing throughout my day, because right now I had a little bit of accident in
Oh,
between, but yeah, but it was fine for me, and you just made my day. Thank you so much, Nathan.
well, thank you so much, and I hope you get a good night's sleep.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much.